One of the most beautiful things about being a Zimbabwean in 2026 is that we have the most listening president ever. We are well led, and we have one of the best presidents to ever emerge from Africa. His Excellency President Dr. Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa has worked tirelessly since 2017 to make sure that Zimbabwe develops, Zimbabwe moves from industries, agriculture, mining, infrastructure. A lot has happened. And all these things that our president has worked tirelessly to achieve since 2017 must be preserved at all costs. My name is J. Israel Jacob Dube. Today I'm not speaking representing any office, but I'm speaking as a concerned citizen, mainly concerned about the religious abuse that is happening in Zimbabwe. One of the major reasons why some few months ago I decided to communicate with the relevant offices so that the religious institutions in Zimbabwe can be regulated. Regulated because of financial abuse, religious fraud. If churches are left to operate the way they are operating, unchecked, we are going to face a bigger problem in the long run. I want to appreciate the efforts of our president in trying to make sure that our nation becomes one of the best African nations, voted the best tourist destination in the year 2025. We are seeing an influx of investors flocking into the country. Investor confidence has been restored. This is all because of our president, Baba Vedu Baba Mnangagwa. One thing about our president is that he is a man who operates by an open door policy. His doors are open to each and every citizen of this country. Even you who is watching me right now, if you want to see the president, you just have to go through the necessary channels and you will meet His Excellency. Gone are the days when we used to have presidents who were never accessible. Gone are the days when we used to have a president in Zimbabwe whom no one could ever have access to, but just a selected few. Now, on that note of the open door policy, I also want to make a point. Reganiyasotaura neshona nhlanganisa lesindebele ukuthi sizwisisane sizwanane sonke abakomthwakazi abakobulawayo nehama dzangu dzese dziri muno muHarare. But tiri kutaura nezvekuti president vane open door policy. Tiri kutaura isusu kuti his doors are open to everyone. Because vachitiona tese president, tiri vana kwavari. Ndi baba vedu. Irregardless of our moral decadence, tiri vana. Irregardless of our mistakes, irregardless of anything, he still welcomes everyone with open arms. Asi ndine nyaya yandiri kuda kuti ndimbobata ine chekuita nemachechi, kunyanya maprofita, and particularly the man that we addressed in our previous videos as the fallen angel, as P. Diddy, a pedophile, a man who ran away from the UK achitiza mhosva dzaakasiya apara dzinosanganisira kubata chibharo an underage young girl. I know many people are afraid to speak the way that I do, but one thing about me is that I will speak the truth because it is my conviction, convicted by the Lord and convicted by the Spirit. And I feel that what I am doing is the right thing to do for the sake of the body of Christ and for the sake of the believers of Jesus Christ. Because our president has an open door policy, I want to address people, particularly those who use their proximity to our president to threaten, kuvhundutsira vanhu nekuti vane mapicture nemutungamiri wenyika, vane mavideo avakatorwa nemutungamiri wenyika. Our president is open to everybody. I want to address nyaya iyi ndichitangira pakuti enough is enough, in the sense that for the longest time, victims have been silenced. Victims have been victimized, silenced by threats, silenced by intimidation, silenced in so many different ways by people who use the Bible to commit unspeakable atrocities, particularly the fallen angel. Why do I keep referring to this person? It's not personal. There's nothing personal that I have against him. But I believe that the time has come, and the time is now, for this person to be exposed for who he really is. He's a monster to women who were threatened, intimidated, and silenced. Some are living in fear because of this man. Some are afraid to speak out because of this man. But I want to commend a few who have come forward, and I'm not going to go deep into that because we are going to allow the law to take its course, and I'm not going to interfere with the investigations and the law. The time is now. We have seen Walter Magaya's cases, one after the other, from fraud, sexual abuse. These are not just mere stories that people are saying because they are bored. These are real things that are happening under the banner of the church. These are real things that are happening in the name of Jesus. These are real things that are happening within the church spaces. That is why today I beg and I implore you, my people in Zimbabwe, the time is now. Do not keep quiet. You will never understand the pain of such kind of abuses in the name of religion until you are a victim, or your sister is a victim, or your mother is a victim. The things that the men of cloth are doing, especially the fallen angel, yet they hide behind the pulpit, claiming to be servants of God, called by God. You cannot be a prophet of God, called by God, and you are abusing women. You cannot be a prophet of God, called by God, and you are raping women. Mama, First Lady, Mama Auxilia Mnangagwa, vari kushanda nesimba through the Angel of Hope Foundation. Vari kushanda nesimba nevana vechisikana, nevana vechidiki. She is doing her utmost best to try and build the moral fiber of the youths. Churches are supposed to be complementing the work that Mama is doing. Churches are supposed to be working hand in glove with Mama pabasa ravari kubata munyika yedu ino yeZimbabwe. But I wonder how these prophets, like the fallen angel, feel when he knows that he's abusing women, forcing himself on women for sexual pleasure. Is it a demon? Is it connected to rituals? Because the sexual urge is not normal. The sexual urge is of someone who actually consumes some sex enhancements substances. I am not going to keep quiet. If it means I have to die while I'm speaking this truth, not this time around. I am not going to keep quiet, and I'll speak the truth as it is. And my truth must never be politicized in any way, because I have been speaking this truth for so many years. A lot has happened along the way. I've stumbled, but the conviction within me is what keeps bringing me back to speaking the truth as it is. I want to commend all the women who have pledged their reports against the fallen angel, against PDD, because the time has come for those who hide behind the pulpit, wolves in sheep clothing, to be exposed for who they are. Do you know that because of the open door policy in our president, zvinhu zvatosiyana. Second Republic haisi yekutamba nayo. Second Republic haisi yekutombotamba nayo, nekuti there is no one who is above the law. There is no one who is above the law. Kune vaitoswera na president vari mujeri izvezvi. That must tell you that our president does not tolerate crime, does not tolerate corruption, does not tolerate anything that is crime related. I want to give a warning to all those who are in close proximity to our president. Ngatichenesei zita ra president. Kushorwa kunoitwa baba vedu vaMnangagwa vanhu havasi kuvashora nekuda kwavo, vari kuvashora nekuda kwevanhu vakavakomberedza. People like the fallen angel who commit crimes and intimidate people and threaten people with death threats must be checked. These are not parables that I'm speaking, but I'm speaking reality. Ndoda kuti inini muri kwamuri ikoko chimbozvibvunzai kuti is it because Prophet Makandiwa havagonewo here kunziwo batawo vasikana vararawo navo? Why tisingambonzwe zita ravo richinzi rataurwa rabudikira panyaya dzine chekuita nekubhinywa kwevakadzi? He's not my favorite anyway, but just come to think of it. Why is it that his name has never been mentioned pa issues dzine chekuita nekurepwa kwevakadzi mumachechi? Why is it that Prophet Ed Branson hatisati tambonzwa kana musi one kuti tambonzwawo kunzi hanzi vakarepawo kana kuti vakadii? Why? How many prophets do we have in Zimbabwe? We saw a recent incident where Walter Magaya was accusing Prophet Makandiwa kuti vari kundirwisa vane vanhu vavo ndivo vari kutumira vanhu. But mubvunzo wangu inini unobva waenda pakuti pamaibvisa vana mabhurugwa mumaofisi, Prophet Makandiwa vavaripo here? Pamaibata vana muchimbunyikidza vana kodzero dzavo, vana ava vavatumwa here naProphet Makandiwa? Zvamakuda kuvasvibisa nhasi muchiti ndivo vari kukonzeresa maproblems amuri kufesa. Prophet Makandiwa is not my favorite, but pamwe pacho mafacts anongokuudza ega chokwadi. Vakomana ava vane problem yekusavhara mazipu, kunyanya uyu neuyu mashamwari vari tu. The fallen angel neyeyuyu ari kuti Prophet Makandiwa ndivo vari kukonzeresa kuti anzi ari kurepa vana. Dzimwe nyaya dzacho dzinozongotaurika wega unoshaya kuti munhu ari kufunga sei. How does a person really think? Uyu mukomana uyu fallen angel, it's time up. It's time up. It's time up. Tine vanhu vakawanda vakakomberedza president. Why tisingamonzwewo kuti varepa? Have you ever heard kuti Wicknell Chivayo abata mwana akamurepa? Because ndivo havasi mapasta, ndivo vanototarisirwa kuti vanofanira kunge vachiita zvinhu zvakadaro. But kana mapasta ariwo akuita zvinhu zvinosemesa kudaro, zvinonyadzisa, zvichishoresa shoko raMwari, saka tiri kuendepi senyika? There are so many women who are in tears and crying today because of the fallen angel. And I'm going to tell you one thing right now. It's time up. And the time is now. Why tisati tambonzwawo kuti Scott Sakupkhanya abatawo vanhu ari kurepa? Why? Why nyaya dzerepu dziri kungobuda kumachechi, kumafundisi, kumachechi? Why? Why tisati tambonzwawo kuti Mdaratagwirei vari kunziwo nezvavaita vabata mwana? Why? Why zviri kuita sekunge varume ava vatori nedignity neintegrity inotodarika mafundisi ari kuparidza muchechi? Why? Munogona kutaura, you can say whatever you want to say about these people, but the truth will always remain. hakuna kana musi one watakambonzwa kuti kana kuti vatungwarara vane munhu wavabata chibharo vakarepa. You will never hear of such stories. You only hear of empowerment and the good deeds they are doing for the community. Why can't we hear the same kuchechi? Ndoda kumbosiya message yandoda kusiyira mese vari kuona. Maministers ese akakomberedza president. Why tisatambonzwawo kuti pane vari kurepa? Why zviri kungobuda kuchechi? Why? Why minister, honorable minister, tinomachakaire hatisatambonzwa kuti vakarepa? Why? Asi zviri kubuda kuchechi. These are the men who are working tirelessly to push the country forward, to push nyika yedu kuti ienderere mberi, vachitrusta vana vavo nemadzimai avo kuti auye kuchechi. Vauya kuchechi tozonzwa kunzi vari kurepwa kuchechi. I think it's time for people to go back to the basics. Look for a word-based church kunoparidzwa shoko raMwari. Imbosiyanai nemachechi emapipi aya. Imbosiyanai nemachechi aya eminana aya. Mumbodzokera kumakereke anongoparidzwa shoko. Ana Zayoja variko, ana AFM variko, ana SDA variko, ana Roman Catholic variko. Ngatisashoresai mukuru wedu wenyika President Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa nekuda kwevakomana vasingagone kuvhara mazipi. I will not keep quiet, no matter what. Hatisati tambonzwa kuti mukoma wangu Honorable Kandishaya varepa. Hatisati tambonzwa kuti Chef Voyage Tambuza varepa. Hatisati. But havasirivo vanoparidza kava. Why nyaya dzekurepa dziri kungobudira kuchechi kune vakomana vari kufanirwa kunge vachiparidzira vacho vachitendeutsa vanhu? It's a very big problem iri kuitika. And if churches continue to go like this unchecked, we are going to have a very, very big problem in the future. Because people are being abused sexually. People are being abused financially. People are being abused emotionally. The level of narcissism and cultism that is happening within the church circles. Zvikaramba zvichisiyiwa zvinhu izvi, pachatishatira mangwana. Ngatimbobvisai vese vakasviba vese vakakomberedza president. Kunyanya uyu anoparidza uyu, achinyepera vanhu nezviprofita zvekunyepa. Information yaanenge awana kuvanhu, wana information, akuya achida kuprofita. He's a liar, he's a crook, he's a con man, he's a con artist. Not only a con artist, that's a cultist. How do you sleep with the entire church and you are a pastor, a prophet? How then do you stand in front of the people, the same people you are sleeping with? Some you are forcing yourself on them. Is it because you think you have a lot of money? Is it because you think you are too powerful, that you've become so untouchable? If it means I have to die for speaking this truth, I'm ready. I died already. I'm not alive. I'm a dead man alive. I'm a dead man speaking. I fear nothing, because what is in me is a conviction that is so strong, and I know that this conviction is of God. It's not a demonic conviction. Let's start from where everything started. You commit crimes in the UK, sexual crimes, abusing women, some are underage. When things get hot, run away, you come back to Zimbabwe, you continue doing the same thing. Abusing women, sleeping with people's wives, doing all sorts of unspeakable atrocities. And you want to go and hide behind the president. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I want to thank our security clusters for ensuring that all victims who have come forward to report their cases are going to be well taken off, are going to be well taken care of. I want to appreciate Commissioner Mtamba, Commissioner Paul Nyati. I want to appreciate them for the great work that they are doing in proving to all Zimbabweans that no one is above the law. You commit a crime, you must face the music. You commit a crime, you must face the music, no matter who you are. The Second Republic has done so much just for a single individual who is drunk on power, power hungry, with so much sexual urge that he will sleep with anything that he sees in front of him as long as it's wearing a dress. Shame on you. I will single-handedly make sure that you are brought to book. You cannot intimidate me. You cannot threaten me. I know your modus operandi. With me, it doesn't work. It will not work. You've sent your goons, and I'm still here. I'm not leaving Zimbabwe. You've sent everybody that you've sent. Some to intimidate me, some to threaten me, some to say things. But guess what? I know that syllabus because I wrote some of the chapters. So you can't use that syllabus on me. It doesn't work. All victims, go and report this fallen angel to the police. He's the mastermind of a lot of demonic activities that are happening in the country. Many women hate God today because of you. Many women don't even want to see the gate of church because of you. A barbaric sexual predator masquerading as a prophet. There is nothing major about this person. I'll leave you with these words. It's time to go back to the basics. There are so many churches in Zimbabwe that you can attend. Far away from this sexual monster. Remember, I don't speak things because I'm trying to speak what I know. And what I know, I prove. And the time of proving has come. I'll not say much. I'll allow the law to handle what needs to be handled. And I'll allow the law to take its course. I will not interfere with the law. My last request, churches must be regulated by government.